Hey guys, it's Sarah. Okay, so I am going to do a try a chapter today. This is a prompt that is on our Booklist Summertime Bingo board, so I need to do it sometime this summer, so I decided I was going to just take a little bit of time right now and go ahead and do something like that. And I'm doing it with 3 different books. These are all books that were sent to me from publishers, and they are all books I'm not quite sure about because they are all literary fiction. And that is probably the genre I'm least likely to willingly pick up unless I hear amazing things about it. So it's definitely the genre I'm least comfortable in, just not quite sure. So I have 3 here, though, that have been sent to me that have been released this year that I just feel like I need to give the first chapter a try, make a decision from there on whether or not I want to keep them and read them. These are all ARCs, so they're not anything I can sell or anything I'd need to throw them into free little libraries. But yeah, so we'll see. Okay, so the first one is Embers on the Wind. This is by Lisa Williamson Rosenberg. This one comes out August 1st, so coming out right now. It is set in 1850 in Massachusetts. Something about a house and freedom seekers perishing in a fire, and then I think there's a more modern timeline as well. I'm not quite sure. So we're just going to see. I'm going to see how the writing is, get a feel for the writing, see how the first chapter is. I don't think the first chapter is very long. I think actually all these first chapters are a little bit short. Let me give you a count here. Okay, the first chapter is only 7 pages. So I'm going to read that, see what I think, see if it's enough for me to make a decision, and we'll see how it goes. So we started off this book with a seance, which was pretty darn cool. They're trying to summon somebody who knows something about the people who were in this accident, and they're trying to locate an ancestor or something like that. So it kind of started off that way, which was neat. So we're definitely doing a dual timeline type thing. We're getting different perspectives from different people already. And yeah, I was kind of into it. So yeah, I was actually pretty surprised at how much I enjoyed this first chapter. So I'm going to hang on to this one. Okay, next day, I am ready to finish up these other 2 books here. So the first one I'm going to go with is Face. This is by Joma West. It comes out August 2nd. And I believe this is something that has to do with the appearance of your face equaling your worth, your literal worth. So the prettier you are, the more you're worth, or maybe the richer you are, or something like that. So it's kind of commentary behind all that. So we'll see. The first chapter is only 5 pages, so I'm going to see how it goes. Hopefully that will be enough for me to know whether or not I want to continue. I do love this cover, though. It's really pretty. So we'll see how this one is. Okay, so that didn't take me very long because it was only 5 pages. But surprisingly, this seems like it's going to be more of a science fiction because it opens up with, I believe it's an artificial intelligence character who is making a confession to somebody about feelings he's having that he doesn't understand. And it seems like he might be a servant of some sort to somebody, and he's having feelings for her and he doesn't know how to explain them. And so he's going through all that. It was really interesting, actually. So I wasn't expecting anything like that at all. The next chapter is pretty long, so I'm going to save it, but I am interested in this. I didn't think it was going to be sci-fi at all, but that's what it kind of seems like going in. It wasn't specifically spelled out that he was AI, but the way that he was talking, it really sounded like he was. So yeah, interesting for sure. Okay, so I'm going to hang on to this one. This is going better than I thought. Okay, so this next one is Drowning Practice. This is by Mike McGinnis. This is something that has to do with some sort of natural disaster that happens. It's a mother and a daughter. They're trying to find peace, I guess, or trying to live out their last days in a special way or of some sort. That's kind of all I remember as I was reading about this book. So we'll see how this first chapter goes. I don't know how long it is, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it, and we'll see what this last one has in store. Okay, so I read the first chapter. This one is about 10 pages, and I like this one too. Not gonna lie, I was kind of doing this thinking I was going to get rid of a couple of these, but I'm interested in all of them. So I guess that's good, right? Okay, so this one, now I'm remembering as I was reading this that everybody has the same dream on the same day, that the world is going to end on a specific day in November. And like literally the world is going to stop and everyone's going to die. And so because of that phenomenon that everybody had the same dream at the exact same time, saying the exact same thing, that they believe that the world is going to be ending in November. So this is kind of leading up to that, and it's going to follow our young girl Mott, who's in middle school, and her mother, and them kind of dealing with the end of the world. And in this opening chapter, we're following Mott, and she is going to school. However, you're really seeing that so many people have just given up on everything because they really are believing that the world's going to end soon. So what's the point in doing anything, or, worrying about your job? Or they go to the library and the librarians are like, you can just take it. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Like, you're seeing people really just kind of give up on life. And so that's where we are as of in that first chapter there. So interesting, very interesting. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to keep all three of these, which is good. And this one is out already. It came out in March, so this is available now. Yeah, I'm not kidding, guys. I really thought I was going to maybe get rid of one or two of these. But the first chapter changed my mind on all three of them. So that's, I guess, a good thing. All right, so I'm going to hang on to them. I will read them at some point. No immediate plans quite yet, but at least I know I'm interested, so that's good. That might be something good to do going forward when I get a book from a publisher. If it's something I haven't heard of before, just give the first chapter a try and see what I think. Maybe it could help me weed out some stuff a little earlier if it's something I end up not being ultimately interested in, but that was a good little experiment. So I'm going to keep them all and read them at some point, but that was fun. And now I get to mark that square off on my bingo board, which is very exciting. So, all right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys ever do try a chapter, what your results are. If you've done one recently, what were your results? And if you plan to do one. I know that Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library, who I do book lists with and doing the bingo board with, she does this with library books a lot. She'll bring home a stack of library books and she'll do a try chapter, and she does videos on her channel as well. So I'll leave her channel link down below because I know she did one recently as well. So it's cool to watch her do that too. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys again soon.